Somebody is being advised to get to know whatever those people believe in and out, in and out. How they arrived in the conclusions that they're supposed to sacrifice one person. Periodically, you need to know all of it. You need to understand it. If you want to take this case on your arms, on your back, you have to understand it. And I'm getting, you are a person, and for somebody I'm reading for, is able to understand it, because here something very specific will have to be done in order to free those souls. It's not just call for God, call for this. No, because those people, it's really looking from universal perspective, from perspective of universal energy. It looks like those people did a lot of crimes. They didn't. Most of them didn't. But it looks like they did, because something has been done. There was like an alternative timeline where somebody actually created. This is some sort of bioquantum technology what I'm talking about, and somebody just masterminded, fabricated whole timeline of their own making in order to put a blame or guilt or something onto those souls which are innocent. That's what I'm getting here. I don't know how to explain it. I'm seeing it with my eyes. This is very sophisticated. This is done by somebody who is well versed in both quantum physics and in religion, particularly some sort of Buddhist tradition, Orthodox Buddhist tradition. It's not a regular Buddhism. They do have laws in place which are extremely rigid, and they are not for a betterment of humankind. They are for control. It gives me like really like a radical, fundamental Buddhism in some sort of Orthodox, I don't know. Like if you take Orthodox approach from every religion and actually blend it to Muslim too, to Buddhism. That's how I see it. And those people have they have those places in every city. I mean, nearly every area in Poland there are those people for sure. That's what I'm hearing. There is one little factor which I'm taking into account, because I have spirits here, right? And it's not everything that I'm saying is not my opinion. I'm just receiving information as they want it to be said. But I'm here as me, giving a little bit of leverage to the actions, perhaps from a perspective of Christianity and Polish tradition. Those ideologies are viewed as such. And I wanted to bring one remark. I am my worldview is the most aligned with Eastern-ish philosophy as well. And well, Advaita, for example, more specific, Kashmir Shaivism speaks to me a lot. And then the duality of this reality is being completely dismantled within those systems. And Shiva is not Baal. That's what I need to say here. Shiva, which is consciousness, which is everything, is not Baal. Baal is an ancient deity. And if you would, it's dark occultistic practice in the end. They somehow dismantled religion. Somebody went crazy. Some sort of cult leader, some sort of professor I'm getting, went insane. And they created something. I don't know. I need to pull some cards to see what's going on. This is giant case. This will be leaving this realm. We need to make it leave this realm. See, we have a completion, so it's like 444 frequency here. So we went full circle with something here related to this ideology. This is a vision quest for someone who is a seer. You actually may be being in an active role right now of a warrior, because you have to break some sort of curse made by the sorcerer I'm talking about. The sorcerer repeating curse. This is a curse made on a world, on a culture, on environment. Somebody distorted informations which are beautiful, which are an absolute true, which are universal true, but they distorted it towards the occult, towards the Satanism, towards materialistically oriented. I almost feel like, I mean, intuit. I just have that like intuitive insight of how it happened that something like this came to existence. Because this is a monster. This is a Sophia's hermetic monster. That's what they created, and this is the ideology. See, somebody with closed heart chakra should never be a philosopher. You have countless examples of people, and they always ended up dead in young age, like Nietzsche, for example. Not to say that he wasn't brilliant, he was a brilliant mind, but it's something about brilliant minds going mad and going evil. Because somebody had this, okay, so somebody really wanted to include 3D reality in every possible aspect in religious-like philosophy. So they really wanted a theory of everything and align everything. And they started to be obsessed about every little detail, chemistry and atoms and alchemy, all this alchemical timetable. And that's how they got sucked into this material reality, almost like a person with, this person has not a mild Asperger's like me, this person has severe Asperger's syndrome. They understand things technically. This person is like religious Elon Musk. That's what I would the best describe this person as. And they really got obsessed on this material reality and every fractal. Every fractals are super important. There were psychedelic trips taken by a group of people too. You see, this is how this the parallel dimension of reality, which they somehow blended it. I'm seeing somebody making like a group chat, which is like a cyber rooms on the dark web where people are having avatars and meditating. I'm seeing a lot of weird, quirky, technological different things. I'm seeing people, they all reptiles. That's what I'm hearing. They are reptilians from some sort of perspective. I'm talking, this is not me, listen, this is not me talking. I wouldn't say it this way or like that. I need to come back to reality for a second. I'm channeling. They have all technology around it. They have a group chats on some sort of hidden servers, hidden web, hidden from the authorities. Authorities should be involved in this situation, but is no basis for what? Because this is intellectual. This is intellectual work. This is intellectual project. But they don't talk about how many people they actually sacrificed the life of by projecting demons onto them. And there's been attack. I'm seeing now somebody have been attacked. Somebody, your neighbor, or somebody close to you. There was a lot of because this person had very similar something. Not a neighbor only. There's a woman too. There's a lot of people, and this happens around you. This happens all the time. There are attempts on killing themselves. Like there's a suicidal attempt, as if there is some sort of Mandela effect coming off of this. This way how they set it up. That's how they created this grid, this little matrix which blends with the reality. And they are sustaining it by meditating together in some sort of group. This is crazy, absolutely nuts, what I'm just seeing. And people respect them. You will have to turn into warrior. I'm getting, they really want to sacrifice you. What's gonna have to be done? Because we say magic. See, so I talk to somebody who actively practices magic. No, I'm talking to somebody who will be able to help here. I don't know, maybe you already know about it. If this is the reading is for you, you know, like you really know in your soul about it. You might be also 33 years old. It might have started when you were 14. You may be, yeah. So 1993, 93. Oh, 39 here. So you might be 39 years old too. So this is what 1987, 87. Or you might be 99. See, 39, 33 and a year 99. So you might be 27 years old, I think. See, 27 is important because this is the number of the suicide. Oftentimes, like celebrities are killing themselves at this time. Because this is the industry sacrifice. This is different. This thing is so well cloaked. That's terrifying. They are playing with reality itself. They're doing whatever they want. They have control over areas. I'm just seeing zip codes right now. They in front of my eyes, like rapidly changing zip codes. All of these zip codes which I'm seeing right now, which I am not able to pronounce, it's a lot of them. In every one of the zip codes, they do have control over a city. Stuff is in reverse. Something's starting to break apart in that. They're starting to lose their people. They're starting to have people which are becoming aware of what's happening, what is the real deal, which is 13 a crow, working with the underworld. You see, middle world and the upper world is here. Upper world wants to affect the middle world. Some people are getting actually spiritually awakened, because we are talking here a bunch of people. And I today write a post just to clarify why my readings are indeed the way they are, why I'm being merciless sometimes or judgmental towards people who are this is exact example where I should be this way, because those people have psychic awareness which is beyond comprehension of most of society. These are truly evil dark masters, and those people, I just suddenly stopped. Like, there is something about it, the program they have there's some sort of chat room with avatars, but it's not like metaverse or something. This metaverse they had, it's already from 90s. They had metaverse in 90s, and it looked different. It's like a 4chan stories. It's like something 4chan which moved to dark web. It's a lot of controversy there, but everything looks neat outside. This is around universities, around humanistic universities, history of art, history of culture, knowledge about culture, knowledge about anthropology, sociology, religious studies. That's what I'm hearing here. Psychology too. This is who they are recruiting, and this is who they are sacrificing, because they need these people as avatars in some sort of program. They need to feed the avatars which are doing actual work. They are programs, programmable characters. They blend with the regular people. They have like their own avatars, and those avatars, they need the soul, so the avatar can take on a job, and they create this distorted reality matrix. That's so weird. What am I picking up on? How even, like, you know, I just want to let people know that stuff like this is happening, because I don't want this person's life to go to waste. Like, that's how spirits convinced me to do this reading, because I know I'm in danger now. I'm very likely in danger now, but I'm not worried. because my spirit guides wouldn't agree on that if I would be in actual danger. But yeah, no, I'm hearing nobody will take it seriously. Nobody from people who don't know. So we say breaking down, and we have glamour, intrigue, and drama in reverse. So this thing's coming to light, definitely. The hidden things are coming to light. And here, yet somebody's life wasn't be able to sacrifice around you, in your giant aura. Somebody is like putting wings above the city, and it's so beautiful. Somebody is just having wings, and they are just encompassing all city. I'm seeing this. Here, there is no sacrifices. In the neighboring city, there are. But here, there is no human sacrifices. And there will be none. Because this violet angel is here. It stands here strongly, firmly, protecting all the city. So you might be actually a channel for violet angel. Some sort of ultraviolet angel. Maybe you should listen to Stephen Noble's transmission about clear. Lately I'm doing so much of them, various ones. There was one I've seen. It was an ultraviolet angel, and there are spirits which are, so the spirits are some sort of, they are soul trapped in computer program. I don't know how else to explain it. They are attached to the characters which are doing the reality distortion type of job, where people meditating together, and they are meditating for like world peace, or they're meditating for something good to happen, but actually there are those programs somewhere, and they are blending with regular people doing this meditation, and they're creating some bad outcomes. Don't even get me started. It's so much bad things happening in higher level of education. There are ghost writers. Almost not many of the scientific work produced is actually original source. This is all bullshit. It's financed by society, financed by a government, but it's just all is just the attrap, something which looks good, looks shiny, but is actually rotten to the core and fake. Very interesting. It's interesting because I have like a personal anecdote about it, but I'm just gonna leave it out. So Pink Lotus Fairy, it's time for Spirit. It's time for Spirit to get even more information about this particular case. There is a person who wants to talk to you. He is a part of this group, and but he's not entirely aware of the other side of this group. He's just a part of the group as if this is his interest, the sex, self-development and religion, and those meetings, coffee meetings in some cafes where they just talk about it. This is a person who has this kind of part in it. They wanted to talk about about the death of this person, about the suicide. It might not have been suicide. It was a heart attack. It was a heart attack. But there was no medical basis for it to happen. That's why I have these two energies in here. See, crown chakra is also important. Here I have a crown chakra essential oil, but also like a beige color is very important. Maybe those people are wearing beige clothes or something. It's very, very, very dangerous. See, fairy of the divine hand, intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence. So this was a part. This took a part in the death of this person. The fact that they are playing with psychedelics, like mushroom trips, the acid trips, some sort of DMT trips, all of it takes a toll on the body, and openings gateway to the places where your karma is. But you know, if you're new to it, you will be signed into things. Your soul will be signed into things which weren't your karma, which weren't your thing. You will have to the outcome is schizophrenia. That's what I'm saying. Like, the outcome of having the soul snatched during some sort of trip or after some sort of trip, you ending up a schizophrenic person who nobody can communicate with, because they are so subjective in the way they see a spiritual world, that in their ego tripping, I'm this, I'm that, I'm king of this, I'm king of that. They have this dimension of seeing the universality through whatever they're saying, but it's still this ego attachment, because they weren't ready. They weren't ready to see what they are seeing. They don't have a logic. None of the cognitive abilities of a human being are working anymore. It's like both judgment and perception axis, they're all distorted. So Snow Angel, stars are already with you. You will be experiencing extreme moments of synchronicity. And this is on your path to deal with it. This is on your path to straighten it up. You are, in fact, it's possible for you, because I'm seeing somebody, 51 is very important age for somebody. 51, by 51 somebody will become a master. By 51 you're gonna be your true self, and then by meaning true self is meaning merged with everything that exists. So this is a master energy here, the absolute true self. You need to come back to the very topic of this reading by switching it over here. See, we know how they arrived in this conclusion. This was also idealistic person, this called the leader there. I don't think this person sees themselves as called leader. They are washing their hands out of it. They are washing their hands, but this is a person who wrote multiple books. It's a professor. It's a university professor. Knowledge about religion.